Today, here are the top stories from the Philippine News Agency. We begin with the government's continuing efforts to aid communities severely affected by severe tropical storm Kristine. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. assures that the distribution of assistance will continue even after the storm left the country last week and that systems are in place to help those affected. In a media interview over the weekend, the president said there is ample supply of relief goods such as food packs and hygiene kits. He said cash assistance has been distributed to evacuees so that they can spend on necessities as they return home. However, they will continue giving away food packs while evacuees are still unable to prepare their own meals. Marcos shared that along the way, they have attempted to deliver relief goods to communities that were isolated by floods via rubber boats. He also said rescue operations are still ongoing. The chief executive was in Naga City on Saturday to attend a situation briefing on the impact of severe tropical storm Kristine in the Bicol region. According to the Presidential Communications Office, Marcos released 50 million pesos to acting Albay Governor Glenda Ong Bongao, 30 million to Naga City Mayor Nelson Legacion, and another 50 million to Camarines Sur. Marcos ordered all relevant agencies to ensure that all affected residents receive the necessary assistance.
Meron naman tayong sistema para tulungan lahat yung mga naging biktima. And all of that is in place. Yung mga food packs natin, yung mga hygiene kit, na in place lahat yan. Sapat naman yung ating supplies so far.
LandBank of the Philippines is offering financial aid to businesses and individuals affected by severe tropical storm Kristine. The bank announces that storm-hit sectors may avail of its LandBank Cares Plus program to rebuild, restore operations, and recover from disaster-related losses. Eligible borrowers can use the loans to cover essential expenses such as working capital, repairs, and capital expenditures. LandBank credit card holders may also use the Easy Cash for Emergencies feature to get emergency cash with flexible repayment options of up to 36 months. Meanwhile, government employees with payroll services enrolled under LandBank may avail of the electronic salary loan. LandBank also encourages its customers to maximize the use of its digital banking channels, such as the LandBank mobile banking app and iAccess to safely transact with the bank. Earlier, the Department of Trade and Industry urged micro, small, and medium enterprises to avail of its loan programs to help them recover from the effects of Kristine. DTI Acting Secretary Cristina Aldeguer Roques said MSMEs may take advantage of the loan programs offered through the Small Business Corporation. Roque said the government had allotted 2 billion pesos for SB Corp's enterprise rehabilitation financing, which is available to all MSMEs in areas under the state of calamity. The loans are offered with 0 interest rate for the first year and 8% monthly interest rate for the remaining 2 years. Eligible borrowers can access loans of up to 300,000 pesos repayable monthly for over 3 years and with no collateral required. The Presidential Communications Office warns that a purported announcement of a class and work suspension throughout Luzon for October 28 to 31 is fake. Contrary to reports circulated online, the PCO and the Office of the Executive Secretary have not issued work and class suspensions in Luzon for the rest of the month. It advised the public to only follow announcements from official government channels and check with their respective local government units. Malacanang suspended government work and classes at all levels in the entire Luzon from October 23 to 25 amid the onslaught of severe tropical storm Kristine. Earlier, the provincial government of Camarines Sur announced that all classes, both public and private, are suspended on October 28 until lifted. This as several municipalities remain flooded in the aftermath of Kristine. In-person classes in Albay and Camarines Norte may remain suspended in flooded areas. DepEd Bicol also says teachers and school personnel may adopt an alternative work from home scheme unless their presence is needed for the processing and release of salaries and benefits. In Batangas, classes have been suspended in San Luis, Talisay, Lemery, Calaca, and Nasugbu. Classes are also suspended in Noveleta, Cavite, and Biñan in Laguna. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. witnessed today the signing of an agreement to develop Laguindingan International Airport and usher development in northern Mindanao. The Philippine government and Aboitiz Infra Capital officially signed the Laguindingan International Airport Public-Private Partnership Project concession agreement at the President's Hall in Malacañang Palace. The 12.75 billion peso agreement is the first unsolicited proposal awarded by the Department of Transportation under the Marcos administration. The deal aims to transform the Laguindingan International Airport in Misamis Oriental into a modern, efficient, and sustainable gateway that meets global standards. In his speech, Marcos said the project is seen to increase the airport's annual capacity from 1.6 million passengers to 3.9 million in the first phase and then to 6.1 million by the end of the second phase. Marcos thanked all those in the public and private sectors that were involved in the project. He said the PPP may serve as a template for other concession agreements in upgrading other airports across the country.
With the influx of travelers in the Mindanao region, the signing of this concession agreement for the Laguindingan International Airport Public-Private Partnership Project provides us with the opportunity to expand the facilities, upgrade the terminals, augment capacity, and deliver our services in a safer, efficient, and more convenient way. This also shows our commitment to invest in the development of northern Mindanao. Expectedly, the improvement of the airport will significantly boost tourism, create jobs, increase business presence, and ultimately aid in achieving our goal of economic growth.
Moving to our weather news, Metro Manila and northern Luzon may see a rainy Undas long weekend due to severe tropical storm Leon. Pag-asa said Leon developed into a severe tropical storm this morning as it moves over the Philippine Sea. It said Leon so far has minimal effect on Metro Manila, while rains can already be expected over northern Luzon starting tomorrow afternoon. Pag-asa advises those in the affected areas to visit cemeteries early to avoid inclement weather. Leon was spotted 735 kilometers east of Casiguran, Aurora, packing maximum sustained wind of 95 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 115 kilometers per hour. Leon is moving westward at 20 kilometers per hour and is expected to move west-northwestward today through tomorrow morning. It is also expected to turn northwestward until it makes landfall in the eastern coast of Taiwan. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 1 is raised over Batanes, Cagayan, including Babuyan Islands, Isabela, Ilocos Norte, Abra, Apayao, Kalinga, the eastern portion of Mountain Province, the eastern portion of Ifugao, the eastern portion of Quirino, the northern portion of Aurora, and the northern portion of Catanduanes. Leon has a small chance to develop into a super typhoon as it approaches Batanes near the end of October. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. It's 58 days before Christmas. I'm Marita Muaje. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.